Hey guys, good morning. It's Maggie and I am back today, and I am talking a little bit low because Nova's in the other room taking a nap, although she should be waking up fairly soon for me to feed her. I think she's going to be hungry soon. Today is a little bit hectic because I'm trying to finagle her nap wake routine to match an appointment because I'm going to check another thing off of my medical to-do list today. The only problem is her nap schedule, the timing of this appointment and what they had available, and when Zach has a meeting, they're all colliding. And I'm more nervous about it than Zach. Zach is like, you know what? My company is flexible. If she wakes up screaming and I need to attend to her while I'm on my meeting, it'll be okay. But I don't want that to happen. So I've been trying to adjust her routine a little bit today to hopefully match up with his appointment. Like, I want her to go down as his appointment, his meeting and my appointment. I'm hoping that she'll go to sleep right before I leave. You know, it'll work out how it works out. I just don't want to mess with his meeting, but he says it's okay. It'll be okay. The thing that I need to tell you guys, and I apologize I didn't tell you sooner, it's just been a little bit hectic this past weekend. We saw my brother and sister-in-law, and we did some grocery shopping. We were exhausted because, you know, life. I got my biopsy results back from the dermatologist, and I am so happy to tell you guys we are good. We are all clear. I was certain. I started Googling pictures. Don't do that, by the way. I started Googling pictures of skin cancer because the spot on my, I'm pointing at my right, my left breast, it's like right underneath the areola. It's weird looking. And I guess just because of pregnancy, I have gotten a lot more spots. And also, you know, I had a ton of melasma. I have melasma on every single scar, as well as my face. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyways, they did the 4 biopsies, which were more painful than I thought. It was fine during. It was just the healing afterwards. I didn't realize how much they scraped off. But they said they're all benign. So we're good for another year. And I already have my year follow-up dermatology appointment scheduled. So I just feel really good. I feel like we're knocking things out of the park here. But today we're going to the podiatrist, okay? I've never been to one before because I've never had problems with my feet, okay? I've been dealing with some ingrown toenails. I will not show them because as far as you guys are concerned, I could be a foot model, okay? My feet could be pristine, and I don't want you thinking anything else. They're not quite there right now. No, my big toe on my left foot and then my second toe on my right foot are dealing with ingrown nails. And I think maybe because I was so swollen at the end of pregnancy and then all of a sudden the swelling went down after I delivered, maybe that messed with the nails. I don't know. I feel like I take good care of my feet. It's just all of a sudden I got 2 infections. And ironically enough, I've been dealing with them for like a month at least at this point. The one on my right foot has been infected for a while, just healed. Just healed 2 days ago. I'm like, perfect. I'm going to go to the doctor and it's going to look totally fine. And he's going to be like, why are you here? But at least lefty is still looking rough, okay? The left side is, you know what? You guys just pretend that I'm a foot model and my foot is perfect right now. I don't know why I'm funny about that, but having some problems with the big toe, and we're gonna go today to get it checked out. We will see how it goes. Now, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and I talk about them a lot because I just really, really enjoy them. So if you are somebody with an ostomy, listen up. This is one of the things that I would recommend. If I was still in the hospital, working with like GI patients and stuff, I would totally recommend a StomaCloak. This is an ostomy cover, but the fabric of it is what really makes it, you know, just the best. It isn't just a cover, although it does have that function. It's fabric wicks moisture. It's how I've helped my skin stay dry. It also eliminates odor. So if you've ever noticed any odor coming from your ostomy, even when using deodorizing drops and you're like, man, can anybody else notice this? Try one of these. Try one of these. They're fantastic. They are easily placed over your ostomy bag. I put my hand through the bottom like this and bring it out where your ring would go through, like you push your bag through. So I will grab the end of my bag and pull it through. And then I just kind of straighten it out. And the end folds over, so you've really got full coverage all around your ostomy bag. It has caught, minor leaks for me. It's helped me feel more confident because, you've got this nice sleek black one, they have a beige one, and they have a gray one. I'm wearing the gray one today because I felt like it went with my outfit. I'm wearing a white skirt, so I didn't want the black showing through my skirt. Yeah, I think they're fantastic. And overnight, I like to use the Noter, which is a double layer version of the StomaCloak. And yeah, I love my StomaCloak. I have one in my purse that I bring everywhere just in case, but I also have a stack of them that I use, I go through, I wash. The maintenance for them is really easy. Yeah, so if you're just looking for a little extra protection, highly recommend going to StomaCloak.com. Check them out. They're not very expensive, and you can wash them, reuse them. They last a long time. They hold up their quality. So thank you so much to StomaCloak for sponsoring this video and also making me feel like my bag is less crinkly today. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing a skirt or what, but I'm just hearing the crinkles of my bag and it's kind of irritating me. Anyways, so yes, we're going to the podiatrist. Trying to figure out if this is going to work with Nova's schedule, because she determines it day by day. It's different every day. Yesterday she took a 2-hour and 40-minute nap. Now, that being said, the day before, that's when we visited my sister-in-law, and I think she was just worn out from that. So the nap has been a little bit of a struggle this morning, but I do want to wake her up soon just to eat. I know some people don't wake up their kids to eat. Today, I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to just keep things on track. I don't know what to expect from this appointment, if they're just going to take a look at my toes and then, schedule something else. I had a friend who dealt with this issue, and he said that they wound up numbing his foot with shots, and then they cut away the skin. So I don't know if that's going to happen, if that's going to be recommended. If it is, will that happen today? I am driving myself, so hopefully the numbness wouldn't last very long. I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll see how it goes. I've tried a few things. I've tried just soaking my feet in warm water and Epsom salt, and something that you guys recommended. I had a couple of comments saying to push a little bit of cotton or gauze beside the nail. That helped. And I think that's actually what healed my right foot, because it just felt like it took the pressure, like it pushed the skin away from the nail, and it felt so much better the next morning. So that potentially helped that heal, but I do believe it'll likely come back if the nail is just irritating the skin, if it's just too close. We'll have to see. I would love if he could do something to my left foot though, because I'm also thinking what if he does cut away the skin? How long does it take to heal? We've got a wedding coming up where, I'm hoping to wear some heels. I've got my set of shoes over here. I'm hoping to wear these. I don't know. We will have to see. As always, it works out the way that it works out. We will be okay. Why are we stressing about our toes? Yes, it's funny. It feels like these little tiny health things pop up and they're irritating enough that you feel like you got to get them taken care of. You can't just ignore them, but you don't have any time to deal with them. But again, my message to you, if you can schedule it and get things done, get them done. Okay, so we've got to hit the road here. I've got my diaper bag, which feels kind of ridiculous, but it's the purse I'm using right now. Got my insurance card, got my debit card for copay. I'm trying to think what else. ID, I think they said I needed. I don't know, I filled out the paperwork online, but they said to arrive 15 minutes early to fill out probably the same paperwork. This happens every single time. Anyways, Nova's in her little bassinet thing, but she's not asleep. We've got our monitor on her. Zach's got the Mom Cozy, like, what do you call it? The screen, I don't know. The monitor screen with him in his office. So his meeting starts in like 20 minutes, but I gotta go. I'm really hoping she falls asleep by the time the meeting starts, which means he's got about 30 minutes before the first stirring. Okay. Oh, my keys are in my bag too. Let me get those out. Yeah, I'm hoping that if they can take care of this ingrown problem today, that we do it. Let's get it done. Okay, got my keys. Come on, Meg. All right, let's hit the road. Get my camera real quick. Take you off the tripod. Okay, let's go. Oh, I hate leaving her. I really do. And as usual, you can tell who drove last here. So let me just takes a minute. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Okay. I don't like leaving her, but it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. I know that I'm so fortunate, and it's because of you guys on YouTube that I can stay at home with her pretty much all the time. I know that is not the reality of everybody, and I am so incredibly grateful that I can make YouTube videos and talk about life and stuff, and it allows me to stay home with her. That's incredible. I'm so grateful for it. Okay, gotta clean my car out too at some point. Plug my phone in. We gotta get the directions up. We're gonna listen to some music. We've been listening to Lenny Pierce in the car. The baby dubstep, basically. So at least, you know, I get to listen to my music now on the way to appointments. If my camera's shaking, I apologize. Okay, so let me see. Fallen in Reverse. That's what I usually listen to. All right. Got that ready. Okay. We're good to go. That was not a bad drive at all. I'm just grabbing my wallet. So I am ready as soon as I get in there. And I just checked our monitor. I love that I can look at it while I'm not in the house too. And she's asleep still. And Zach's meeting would have just started. Okay. Let's head on in. See if I can fit. Well, let's go. All done, heading to the car. Okay, I just got done. I will tell you more about it when we are home. You saw some footage of me with a little curtain in front of my feet. That was fun. My toe feels super weird because it's numb, but I want to get home. She's still asleep. They were running late. I put her down at like, what time? Like 11:10, and it is 12:43. This is a miracle that she is still asleep. I'm amazed. So I keep watching her on the little monitor. That has been very convenient. And okay, get the directions in, head home. Got about a 15-minute drive. I think we're good. Because even if she starts crying, I can run in real quick. I think he's still in his meeting too, which, you know, that's a long meeting. But all right, guys.
Head southeast, then turn left.
Okay. All right, let me get my music going again, and we'll get home, and I'll tell you more. Okay, hey guys, so I am home. I've actually been home for a while and just went back out to get a prescription because the doctor wanted me to get something for my foot. Essentially what happened was he looked at both of the toes that had the ingrown. The right one had kind of healed. That's the second toe on my right foot. That one kind of healed on its own, but the left one was still infected, so he decided, let's do something about that. And what he did was he cleaned my foot off, he sprayed this really cold, wet-feeling spray, and then he gave me some numbing injections. We waited a couple minutes, so that's where you see me waiting there with my little foot curtain, so I didn't know what was going on. And waited a few minutes for my foot to numb up, or my toe to numb up. Actually, it's just the toe. And then he came back in and he cut off the side of the toenail. I have not looked at it. I have not seen it. My toe is, it's got this big bandage on it. It looks kind of funny. It's huge. And that was that. He said, because it's my first time having issues like this, he's just going to cut the nail off and we'll hope it's good from here out, but the toenail will grow back. So there's a chance that I could have this again. If I do, I can go back, get it done again, and then they'll put some chemical on there that makes it so the nail can't grow back. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this is all we need and we can let the foot heal. He told me just to wash my foot once a day, put some of this 𝙗𝙗𝙨 ointment on. I do find this really funny. I'm thinking, because this is not the first time that I've needed 𝙗𝙗𝙨 ointment, I'm thinking he just renewed it from the last time. Like, I don't even think he looked at the instructions because it says apply twice daily to each nostril for 7 days. I'm not doing my nostrils, okay? I think in the past I had a little infection in my nose, and I think that's why I got this. But yeah, we're gonna be putting this stuff on my toe, I guess. I don't know if it looks funny. I have no idea. My toe is still numb. So that's why I went out once the prescription was ready and I could get Nova down for another nap. I was like, let me get to CVS so I can fill this before I start to feel my toe again, because I think I'll just, put my foot up the rest of the day. But that worked out really well. She slept almost the entire time that I was gone. It was the last 2 minutes before I got home that she started to wake. And even then she did a little cry, and Zach finally got off of his meeting, was able to get her. Isn't that amazing? I did not expect that one bit, because normally her second, third, fourth nap, they get shorter and shorter as the day goes on. I expected 45 minutes out of her, and I think she slept an hour and 40 minutes. So that was convenient. We were both a little nervous about her waking up while Zach was on the meeting, and this is one that he's more active on, so it just worked out. It worked out this time, so that's really great. I'm already having scheduling conflicts with my own health appointments and then some of her appointments. So I have her pediatrician appointment coming up for 4 months in September, and I stupidly didn't put it in my calendar. I don't get a appointment card or a text from this place either until the day before the appointment. So I make the appointment, walk out, and I forget totally when I made it for. And then I'm reminded a day beforehand. So that's on me. I should have written it down somewhere. But I made her pediatrician appointment for 2 p.m. the same day that I made the pelvic floor therapy appointment. No. Her pediatrician appointment is 2:10, and my pelvic floor is at 2. Completely different towns. So I think it's actually easier to move hers. So I'm going to have to call them and see if we can just adjust it either time-wise or day just a little bit so I can go to the pelvic floor therapy. If they can't move it, that's fine. I'll cancel the pelvic floor therapy, and, her pediatrician appointment's more important anyway. So, yes. Already running into some conflicts, but from my own doing, just because I was not organized. I didn't write things down. I need to be better about putting things into my little planner here. So I should probably write stuff down in here now while I'm thinking about it. Oh well, let me pull up my, let's see, September. Yeah, because I'm going to go weekly to pelvic floor therapy. So her peds appointment, yeah, hopefully your pediatrician can change it. If we had 2 cars, then it might have worked out, but we only have 1. So, plus I want to be there for her appointment. Oh, yeah. All right, well, that's how the day went. We'll see how my toe heals. I'm just going to make sure that I clean it well. It sounds like I did everything I was supposed to it. It's just one healed and the other didn't. I really think sticking the gauze in the side of it, that's kind of what he told me to do. He was kind of take the pressure off of the skin. I think that's what helped heal the right side. And he said once the nail grew outwards, it was unlikely that I would have issues with it again. I might, but he also said this is super common in pregnancy, that people start having ingrown nail issues. So that made me feel better. I was like, this is weird for me. I've never had it before. And he goes, yeah, if you just had a baby, makes sense. Like, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that it works out and I never have to go to that office again. It was lovely. It was great. But, you know, the less issues that we have to deal with, the better. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna relax a little bit because I'm kind of tired. I went to bed super early last night, but you know, waking up multiple times in the middle of the night can make you a little bit snoozy. I'm fine with it. It's okay. But yeah, thank you so much to StomaCloak for sponsoring today's video. And they were super helpful in keeping my bag quiet today. I felt very crinkly until I put one on. So make sure to check them out at StomaCloak.com. And yeah, I think I'll go relax now. I will see you guys very soon. Bye!
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are looking for a way to help support my channel, consider liking this video or even subscribing. You can also check out my store at LetsTalkIBD.shop. I have stickers and hoodies like these guys over here, just related to chronic illness and inflammatory bowel disease, something fun. And I also have a coupon code for my YouTube watchers. You could also become a member of my channel like the wonderful people scrolling on screen here. They've become a member and they have access to videos a little bit earlier. It's a great way to support my channel, and really, just watching my videos means the world. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next.